Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about custom film as well as custom hydro dipping a computer mouse. So we're pretty excited. We've got a custom pattern that a customer has sent us, and say that like 5 times fast. Custom pattern, customer sent us, custom pattern, customer sent us, customer pattern, customer sent us. Anyways, you get the idea. So we have a custom pattern that a customer has sent us, and definitely looks very awesome. He of course wants it done on his mouse that he uses for gaming and computers and all that. So of course we got assigned the job, and we figured we shoot a quick little video, show you guys what the end result can be with the custom printed pattern. So you can kind of see here on the pattern itself, it is a very random pattern. A lot of different colors all the way around, as well as it's got writing in here and everything like that. So really cool design. And so we've got the mouse already prepped out, ready to go. It's already painted all the way around, and of course we've taken everything out, so then that way there's no electronics or anything like that that's going to get damaged whenever we take and put it in the water. So now that we've got this, now we're going to take and get it all cut out and ready to go for each of the dips. So we've already sized this exactly the way that the customers wanted it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick the 2 spots that we feel like is probably going to be the best to have the most color and the patterning all the way around. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put one probably somewhere right around in this area, get a little bit of color in here, a nice little yellow and pop on that. And we also have another one that we're going to put probably somewhere right around in this area right here. So then that way we'll have the blue and the red and all of that, give it another nice little color, so then that way it's all custom and they don't look always the same. And so let's go ahead, we'll set these down like this, we'll get this cut out and then get this started. All right, so we've got one of our patterns right here, and so the biggest thing to remember is that whenever we dip this down into the pattern, just like this right here, we want to make sure that the letters that are on here, they read correctly. And so you can kind of see the D, the slash, the 6 and all of that. We want to make sure that they read correctly, and so we're going to flip this around to make sure that everything is read correctly. And so definitely make sure that if you do have a print or something like that, that it is read correctly as you go to dip it down in the water. So now that we've got the way that we need to have this, then let's go ahead, and of course with any of our custom film, it has a backing on it, so you definitely want to take that off first. So we'll take this, take a corner like that right there, and then we'll just pull that back to expose that. So this right here is going to go into the trash, and then of course this right here is going to go down onto the water. So we'll lay that down flat, and then of course we'll move a lot of this out of the way. So then that way now we are just left with our pattern. So one thing that I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take and tape up 2 sides of it because it's wanting to roll in just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead, tape this up, and then that way we can put it in the water, make it a little bit easier to work with. So, okay, back again. And again, nothing fancy on this, just the tape's going to go all the way down across there. Tape goes down there, and then there we go. So let's grab our knife, just trim off these edges right through here. All right, now we can go ahead, lay this down in the water just like this, and then that way whenever we go to center this, everything will be nice and centered all the way into here, and we've got plenty of room all the way around the mouse for areas to pull up into the pattern and for it to all go up onto the mouse itself. So a couple of things that I'm going to do here is I do have a slot right in here, so I will go ahead and just back tape this hole just to make sure that no water comes in through this hole here, as well as where the roller is. I'm going to go ahead and just back tape that just to make sure that we don't have any problems or any mistakes along the way as we're dipping it. So pretty simple on this. We're just going to tape that up right there. We'll trim this off. So now we have it fully covered right through there. And then again, we're going to do the same thing on this side here. We're going to layer in a little piece of tape in there just to kind of help prevent any of the water from coming in on that. All right, great. So as you can tell, we've got it covered up in here, and of course we have it right there, and as you can tell, everything's good in that. So pretty much all we need to do now is get this film in the water and go ahead and get started with dipping it. So the custom film is going to be very similar to the regular film. The only difference is that you may have to adjust your soak times as well as your dwell times for the activator, but other than that, everything else is going to be pretty much the exact same. So with this right here, we've got about 85 degrees in the tank, so I'm going to let this sit a little bit longer, about 1:30 or so, but other than that, we're going to spray our activator, and then once we spray our activator, we're probably going to wait another 20 to 30 seconds or so, let the film fully hydrate and fully get activated on the inks and everything, and then after we do that, then we can grab our part, dip it down in the water, and show you guys the end result. So let's get started. There you go. Beautiful coverage all the way around. Colors came out really good. We've got coverage all the way around the entire part, so all in all, definitely a good hit. Very happy with it. We'll go ahead, we'll get the other one dipped, and then show you guys the end results on that, so stay tuned. All right, so we've got everything all finished up with the mice, mice, still haven't figured that one out yet. Anyways, whichever one's politically correct, whatever, but we got both of them finished up and they came out looking really good. So we did a few little touch-ups on them just to blend in some little edges and spots that the dip didn't hit, but all in all, these came out really good. We're very happy with them. As you can tell, of course, we don't have them here. We had to ship them back as soon as possible whenever we got them finished, so then that way the customer could get back to their gaming and have a fully custom one-off mouse for whenever they're using that. So but as you can guys see here on the B-roll footage that we got, you can definitely see all of how it looks. I definitely think it came out really good. We did a nice flat finish on that. Of course, we'll have a link in the description below on what clear that we used on that, as well as all the other products in general. Hopefully guys, this video has really helped you out. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. We'd love to hear from you on anything Hydrographics related. Also, if you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips and tricks on anything Hydrographics. So I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.